Hi everyone, welcome. The new episode of Peter's English Podcast has been started. I'm your host Peter, and let's start this episode with my usual slogan. And here is: Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone, and it's true. Okay, people. Now we can start my beep picture in picture episode where I want to chat with the study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot about interesting things. I want to use Microsoft Copilot, I mean study and learn mode, as my English teacher because I want to because I want to learn what else I can use instead of because in the spoken English, and it's a very good idea, and we can start right now. I can you see everything? Can you see everything? Yes, you can. Okay, perfect. And I have to activate study and learn mode, and here is I'm streaming and recording on my YouTube channel via OBS Studio, the new live stream of my podcast. I activated study and the learn mode of Microsoft Copilot. Explain me the every uh, what can I explain me what can I use instead of because in spoken English during English conversation during English conversation. Okay, I did it, and we have to wait for the answer. Okay, here is. As you can see, people, I asked Microsoft Copilot how to listen Lux English podcast. It's perfect podcast for your English, but we can continue with another with our topic. And here is. I'm streaming and recording on my YouTube channel via OBS Studio the new live stream of my podcast. I activated study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot. Explain me what can I use instead of because in spoken English during English conversation. Perfect timing, Peter. Let's read this like a live grammar riff inside your stream. Since you're in study and learn mode, I won't just list everything at once. We'll build it step by step so your audience learns with you. Spoken English alternatives to because. In everyday conversation, instead of always saying because, you can use since. Since it was raining, we stayed inside. As it was late, we went home. Cause or cause informal, I stayed in cause I was tired. These three are the most natural in spoken English. They keep your speech varied and sound more fluent. Quick a question for your audience. If you want it to explain why you didn't stream yesterday, which one would you choose? Since, as, or cause? Okay. I don't have any audience. Are there other options for it for natural spoken English. Yes, people, I want to ask. Yes, here is. Okay, here is, and F5. Can you see it? Yes, you can. People, I'm tired, but it doesn't matter. I want to do this podcast episode. Let's continue. Can you see me? Yes, I hope so. Okay, here is my face. Are there other options for it for our natural spoken English? Yes, Peter, there are definitely more natural spoken alternatives to because that you can use in conversations. Let's build on the ones we already covered, since as cause, and add a few more that sound natural in everyday speech. More spoken alternatives to because. So, I was tired, so I stayed home. The flips the logic. Instead of giving the reason, you give the result. That's why I was late. That's why I missed the start. I was late, that's why I missed the start. Very common in spoken English, especially in explanations. Seeing that, seeing that you're busy, I'll come back later. Casual, conversational, often used when reacting to a situation. Considering that, considering it's January, the weather is warm, natural in speech, sound, thoughtful. Thanks to thanks to your help, we finished early. Positive, conversational, often used to give credit. Aha. Quick practice for your stream. Try explaining why you decided to split. No, thank you. Aha. I have to do it. Try explaining why you decided to split the 150-minute LEP episode into two parts, but don't use because. Pick one of these alternative instead. Which one feels more natural for you in that situation? So that's why considering or thanks to. So I think about thanks to. Okay. Uh, I can write to it. So that's why so or thanks to. Okay, here is the answer of Microsoft Copilot. So or thanks to. Exactly, both so and thanks to are excellent choices in spoken English, but they work a little differently. So connects because results. Result. Example, I was tired, so I stayed home. Very common in everyday speech, short and natural. Thanks to. Gives credit or highlights the reason in a positive way. Example, thanks to your help, we finish early. Often used when you want to emphasize gratitude or a good outcome. Let's practice with your LEP plan. The episode was 150 minutes, so I cut it into two parts. Thanks to Luke's advice, I didn't watch it all in one go. Yes, people, if you want to watch LEP in one go, it's not a good idea. Luke recommends cut it simply into two parts. I agree. Both sound natural, but notice the nuance. So neutral, logical, thanks to positive, appreciative. Which one do you feel fits streaming style better? When you explain things live, the logical, so or the appreciative, thanks to. Okay, I don't know if I don't want to use it. We can I have to ask. uh, which kind of English grammar we can learn right now? We have to wait. Oh, why not? Okay, I agree. It's a good idea to read. Oh, we have to wait. Which kind of English grammar we can learn right now? Since you're streaming in study and learn mode, let's pick something practical and fun that fits spoken English. We already explored alternatives to because. Another natural next step is to look at linking words and phrases, the little connectors that makes your speech smoother. Grammar focus, linking words in conversation. These these are words that connect your ideas so you don't sound like you're speaking in short broken sentences. So show results. It was late, so we went home. But shows contrast. I was tired, but I kept working. And adds information. I watched LEP and then The Simpsons. Then show sequence. We finished dinner, then we watched a film. Actually adds correction or emphasizes. Actually, I don't stream on published day. Quick practice for your stream. Try explaining your plan for watching LEP in two parts, but use at least two different linking words instead of just because. Ah. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think that we can continue. But then uh, I can use planning for watching, but use at least two different linking words instead of just because. Mm, then an show sequence. We were so tired. I think the best idea is not to think about it right now. Uh, let's continue with, or we can do it. I can use. Uh, uh, try explaining your plan for watching. Yes, I decided people to watch LEP free episode 903 in two parts because it's too long. But I don't want to to tell you because every time. Uh, and I can say it again. People, I decided to don't watch LEP 903 in two parts, but I want to cut it into um, but I decide plenty of two parts. Yes, I want to. Oh, I thought that I forgot that why I have to explain my plan. Why I want to be not because, but actually it's too long, and the best idea is to cut it. Yes, and thanks to it, I can uh, cut it into little pieces. Yes. Okay. Okay. What's next? Hmm. We can what we can do because this is a little mess now. 15 minutes. I think the best idea is to create a story. Okay. Create a funny and create a 500 word story. Inspired by my novel Vera the Vampirical Diary. It has to be funny, crazy, satirical, interesting, full of funny dialogues. Use this kind of English grammar in the story. Let's go. Now, people, we can see real English text with this English grammar. Oh, I am here. I'm here. Okay, actually I'm here. And here is the story. This story, no, it's not. This story is created by Microsoft Copilot, and it was inspired by my novel, Vera the Vampirical Diary. And the best idea how to practice English grammar is to read an interesting story with this English grammar. How else? And we have to wait. Okay, here is the story I'm going to read you, and it can be the end of the episode. I've been streaming for 17 minutes. No problem. F5. I hope it can work. Yes, it's here. I'm going to read you this story right now. Can you see me? Yes, you can. And that's great. We can continue. And now this story. A funny, crazy, satirical, Vera-style mini-story, 500 words. Inspired by your novel Stone, full of dialogues, chaos, and natural spoken English, linking words like so, as, since, thanks to, that's why, considering, and, etc. Vera and the Case of the Exploding Garlic Soup. A short comic episode from the diary of a teenage vampire girl who just wants a normal day. But the universe refused. Vera the vampire girl woke up at 7 p.m. sharp, which was early for her since she usually preferred to rise dramatically at sunset. But today she had a mission. I'm going to school, she announced proudly. Her bed, Mr. Flap, stared at her. Why? It's Tuesday. Exactly, Vera said. 2 days are boring. That's why I'm going to make this one interesting. She put on her black hoodie, her black jeans, and her blackest eyeliner. Then she grabbed her diary and marched out of the coffin. Scene 1. The school canteen disaster. Vera entered the school cafeteria and immediately regretted it. A giant pot of garlic soup was boiling in the middle of the room. She froze. What is this here? The lunch lady shrugged. The students asked for something healthy. Healthy for humans, Vera whispered. Deadly for me. Her best friend Zora waved from a table. Come sit with us. I can't, Vera said. As there's garlic everywhere, I might explode. You won't explode, Zora said. And that exact moment, the pot of garlic soup exploded. Boom! Everyone screamed. Vera stood there, covered in garlic steam, looking like a depressed goth dubbling. I told you, she shouted. Scene 2, the principal's office. So, the principal said, you're telling me the soup exploded on its own? Yes, Vera said. I didn't touch it. I didn't even look at it aggressively. Mr. Flap, who had followed her, added, she's innocent. I mean, she's guilty of many things, but not this. Thanks to your bet, the principal said, I'm even more confused. Vera sighed. Look, considering I'm a vampire, garlic reacts to me like Mentos reacts to Coke. The principal blinked. Is that science? Vampire science, Vera said. It's very advanced. Scene 3, the aftermath. After school, Vera wrote in her diary, Dear diary, today I tried to be normal. So, of course, the garlic soup exploded. That's why I should never try to be normal again. Zora knocked on her coffin. Hey, want to hang out? No, Vera said. I'm traumatized. We're watching a movie. What movie? Garlic, the documentary. Vera screamed so loudly that 3 windows cracked. Scene 4, midnight snack. Later that night, Vera sat in the kitchen with her mom. Her mom poured her a glass of blood smoothie. Rough day? You have no idea, Vera said. As soon as I try to be normal, chaos happens. Her mom nodded. You're a vampire teenager. Chaos is your brand? Vera sighed. Fine, but tomorrow I'm staying home. Good idea, her mom said. Since it's Wednesday, the cafeteria is serving garlic bread. Vera fainted. Okay, people, what do you think about this story? It was very funny, and I think that now Microsoft Copilot can create a good funny stories that are interesting for you, and I think that that's it for this picture-in-picture episode, because I'm too tired. Yes, again, Peter, because, don't use because, you have to use something different, and you can use something different, because you learned something new, and here is, you can use, wait a minute, where is it? Okay, here is. I can use, instead of saying because, I can say since, as. I think since as, because cause is not a good idea. And I can use so, that's why, seeing that, considering, thanks to. Okay. Because I forgot it, and I forgot it, I have to use because until you escape somewhere. Yes. Until you escape somewhere. Yes. I'm repeating myself because again because is everything bad. Okay. And because, Peter, stop it. Don't use because but it's so common in my speech. And because it's so common, I want to say because every time now. Okay, people. Oh, Peter, don't destroy the cables of your headphones. Because it'll be bad for you. And because it's so bad for you, it can be because badly again. Okay. It was so funny to do this live stream, and I want to do this live stream for 25 minutes and stop it because it's okay, because an explanation, because it's late, because I'm tired, because I have to wake up early again, and because I have to work, and because so on. And because it's so easy, because I don't know anything else, and because it's hard to learn it, but it's not so hard. I only have to read a lot. I need to practice my listening skills in English. I need to write my novel, and because I like learning English, it's not so hard. Okay, people, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Follow me, and because you like me, and because you are so sweet, and because you okay, I don't want to use because anymore, don't worry, because it's useful, and because okay, please people follow me everywhere. You can read my novel Vera the Vampire Girl, my original story created by myself, and I hope that yes, and you can find it in my website petersenglishpodcast.com, and you can find it in my Wattpad, and you can follow me everywhere. write me positive comments, and you can support me. I hope that I inspired you today for learning English, and my PPP picture in picture episode wasn't only about English grammar. I generated the story thanks to the help of Microsoft Copilot, where I used today's English grammar that I wanted to explain you thanks to the help of study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot, and I did it. I hope you will like it, and I want to tell you because bye bye and follow me.